Good morning and welcome back to the Min Maxim podcast. Happy Friday. I'm CQ.
I'm Jay.
How's everybody doing today in the world? As you speak to the camera with the.
There was a blood moon yesterday, dude.
Oh, did it happen already?
Yeah, I missed it last night. There was a blood moon,
We didn't look outside.
and the weird thing is the government shutdowns today. Did they shut down? Or we?
Well, we're early. It's only 9:45, so the early reports are they might not, but anything can happen. Anything can happen. This is definitely a time where you gotta. The theme of the podcast today is embrace joy, find your joy. Because it's Friday. On Friday, always put on a Hawaiian shirt. We're gonna start the day with some good music, and if we're in a corporate environment, the same thing. Try to make Friday that day, that release of energy. Like you're going into the weekend, release your energy. You're gonna have a good day at work. You gotta grind it out. We still got a lot of objectives and KPIs to hit today, but the weekend is right there. The finish line for now is right there. So you gotta like drive through with the energy and give you all that explosion, and then slowly transition into fun. So I really. I enjoy Fridays and even working on the weekends as well because it's work, but like you just have a little bit of energy, and even like when you talk to clients, you can insert a couple more jokes, and it's whoa. I just got sad because like if it's football season, then we could talk football on the weekends, and are you going to the game? But there is college basketball and all that stuff. So there's a bunch of things going on, but
Yuck.
We're gonna talk about finding your joy, and it's important to be able to find that during times where, like, if you're listening to the news, every day is a thing. Every day it seems like the world is falling type event, and this is the chaos, man. This is the chaos that a lot of people get caught up in. This is the chaos a lot of people can't see their way out. I remember, when TikTok was shutting down, and I saw people get very emotional who like were around me in that workplace, and I was like, man, like that is such a distraction from your life. Like whether and that person, their role within the company was a social media person, and so of course TikTok has a lot to do with them, but it's like you gotta figure out the next objective. If your one platform is shutting down, you gotta figure out where you're gonna go, right? If you're able to hunt in one field and you can see, and that field is not going to be huntable anymore, and you get good alerts about that, that's a blessing, right? That means, all right, you got to prepare, you got to start harvesting what you can and start finding a new place to hunt. You don't sit there and panic as you see the flock of geese or whatever, move away from where you are. What does that do? That doesn't do anything. And that's the same thing about life right now. There's so much chaos, wherever you stand politically or geographically, there's so much things going on right now. It's so easy to just get lost in like the rabbit holes of Reddit and social media and all that negativity. Or you can just start your day with us, two guys at their coffee table getting ready to attack their day, and you should attack your day too. No matter what happens, at the end result is going to really come down to what you do. Right, no matter what happens in the world, you ever watch those movies like the day the what is it, the day before tomorrow?
Oh, like pretty much the world's ending.
The world's ending, and it's like the people who live are the people who made certain decisions. And like, but everybody's dealt the same card. You know what I mean? So it's like, of course, some people in geographically are in a better place, whatever. But if we're in a city, we're all dealt the same card. How are you going to navigate? Focus on navigating, focus on surviving, focus on enjoying your life, having fun. Go bowling, take your wife out, take your boyfriend out, whatever. Have some fun, take the kid out, take them to Disney, take them wherever you want to take them. But enjoy the day, enjoy the Friday, enjoy the Saturday. Even if you're at work, have a few jokes. I challenge you to go to the person you hate most at work and just like make the most random dad joke just to have their face puzzled and enjoy them being puzzled for the day. You know what I mean? You gotta make things fun.
I don't know. I'm not going to the person I dislike the most. But
it's nice, man. Because like all that negative energy that you've built up toward that person, if you just do like a random act of kindness or some type of random joke, it just like there's just this weird confusion that goes about, and you're entertained because you've caused confusion, and they're just like, they're kind of stunned in their perspective. You know?
Well, the funny thing is like I've never really run into too many people I don't like. It's typically people don't like me. Like in the last job, there was that one person who just was very stone faced and never would say good morning to anybody, and it was weird to try to. Before I left, they finally did say good morning to me once, and I was like, wow, that's amazing. But some people just aren't on that vibe. So those are the type of people I might tell a dad joke to, like the people who are a little more standoffish, because I think I get along with most people. The thing is that yeah, like we said yesterday, bringing positivity. If you can impact positively on somebody's life, if you can impact somebody positively every day, you're doing an amazing thing. And because it's just like, think about it, dude. Like if you do that and somebody else does that, it just keeps on rippling. It's just a butterfly effect. Don't get caught up in the Roman bread and circus. Like it's something they've been doing since the ancient times of Rome, where when things are bad, they hand out food and they put on a circus and tell you that everything's okay. Just keep grinding for you, and like Sequan said, it's like the president and stuff like that, like there's nothing we can do about it. Look at your local government, pay attention to what your legislature's doing. Like if you want to impact, your life, you can impact your life by going to the local, groups and where they're talking about what's going on in the schools, what's going on with your the taxes in the local county. Like those are things you can directly impact within the next couple of months. The President Trump and the Supreme Court and Congress, well, that's passed, and like you can have an effect on that in the midterms, but no need to sit around watching the news and stew. Get involved with your community, man. Get involved with schools locally. Like if that's what you want, if you want to enact positive change for the community and not just for yourself, because Sequan was talking more so like personally, but like, hey, what if you want to be a public servant? What if you want to help the people around you? That's the best way to do it. That's my 2 cents on the matter.
That's a great point. There's a lot of great ways to help and affect your community, and you'd be amazed what like one small thing or helping, or you just meeting somebody and having a good conversation with them, or maybe if somebody could help like with the Boys and Girls Club and things like that, showing just different kids or people different perspectives, and you can lead to the change you want to be, but don't stew. Have action, whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? Even if it's just you want to be happy or promote being happiness, or like bless some homeless people, or like give some people some jobs or something. Like maybe you got your lawn's a little dirty. Maybe you help out the kids around the block. Hey, I'll give you 50. Whatever. Just be positive. Move with positivity, and trust me, it will come back to you. And especially in times like now, it's just very, very important, because no matter like where you are politically, where you are financially, wherever, there's just chaos. You look in the news, you look at this, it's just like not the positivity that you want to soak in. So you got to find positivity and find, what you want to get done. So what do you want to get done on this Friday?
Oh man, this is the second day in a row where I'm struggling today, man. I cannot figure out what people want from me, or like what, like writing to the market. And I'm trying to like just test A/B testing everything, and the one thing that seems to be sticking is like dubbing, and like I don't know if I'm good at that. So I'm gonna try that again today. I'm gonna find a good little sound and make a joke out of it, because my intention with my channel was more so to educate and like kind of like foster a community, but realistically, it's like there's nobody to educate or foster, so I have to build that, and then maybe I'll go work my way back. So kind of figuring out how to hook people, and not a bait and switch at all, but more so, hey, these are all the things you can come to me for. So I'm gonna be working on like a little comedic short. I found that the shorter the time frame, and I was talking about this in one of our group chats with someone, where it was like this guy who does really good videos about like cooking, and like he just breaks down everything, but it's just like 2 minutes, and I can never watch more than 30 seconds. And it's great, he's funny, but it's just like, get to the point. And I struggle myself with getting to the point, as you can tell from me talking for a minute just now. So I'm working on getting a little bit shorter. I'm already doing short form, but I need to learn how to get the point across in 30 seconds or maybe even 15. I feel like that's the sweet spot for what I do. Now, Saquon with watches, I don't know if he's going to be able to get down to 30 seconds.
I gotta try it, right? I gotta try like
30 seconds is a little
30,
aggressive.
30 seconds.
A minute,
but
a
it's
minute
still like
is realistic.
I gotta lead with the hook and like the formula you helped me make, where it's just like put the intro in the middle versus at the beginning and the call action at the end, but just start with the substance of it is something that like I've worked and now like I have a script in my head. And I think that's definitely the way to go because it's still like, how do you hook them? How do you make them stay? It's easy after you're a known personality, and I am a known personality, but not in the short form realm. It's a very interesting thing because I am known. If I do YouTube, if I do speak, if I do, people know me. But like when it comes to like shorts, nobody really knows me. So I have to like figure out what's that short form personality. The only video shorts I was doing regularly were just like, hey, this is this watch. Hey, this is this watch. So now this is more like, hey, this is my personality. This is what I am. And I think today's a good day because it's a Friday. I'm in a good mood. The espresso's hitting today. And I got watches to review. I got things to post. I got a lot of good motion. No money, but good motion. And I'm so excited about that. And like I've been in this situation so many times that it's just where I want to piggyback on the rubber band conversation from yesterday. Is like positive mental attitude and just realize where you are. Realize the stage of the rubber band you are. But you see, I'm just stacking opportunities. And that's all I do is I stack opportunities. Something's going to hit. Nothing will hit if I'm in my room, negative, sad all day, walking around, woe is me. But if I keep stacking opportunities, something is going to line up. Or all may line up. Or 20% or 50%. But at least there's a chance. There's no chance if I just... I get on here and this is like the sad podcast and like somebody needs to come rescue me and oh my God and blah, blah, blah. That guy, I hate that. Push forward. It's Friday. Have a great Friday. Find your joy. Whatever you like doing, do a little bit of it today. I don't care if you work all week and you got to work today. Find 5 to 10 minutes, read a book, play a video game, listen to some music, do something a little naughty. Have some fun. Enjoy your Friday. I gotta get shorts done, and I got a brand send me some watches. So I'm gonna do some reviews. I'm gonna have some fun. Put on a Hawaiian shirt, and the weather looks good. So today's just a big content day, and I think it's gonna be a great Friday. Another day in paradise, as they say.
Yeah. Should be a good Friday. We gotta get this Playboy Cardi album bumping. I need a little energy. I'm a little low on energy today. It'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
It's early. It's still early.
Listen, that's the thing about energy. It's out there. So sometimes you gotta gather it. Sometimes you don't always have it. Sometimes you gotta cook it up and foster it. And nothing.
You
like
can't
some good
rely on
music.
motivation. That's
No.
sure. Motivation won't be there when you need it most.
Exactly. The only motivation at the end of the day is yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, darn it! Should I leave like a rant or something?
Yeah,
like that?
I think you should.
I don't know what's a rant today. All right, I'm looking at on my screen. I'm looking at a rock. So let's talk about. The great thing. The great things about rocks or stones is you never know their story, but you know that they came from somewhere. You never know where they've been. You never know how big they started. You never know if they were part of a mountain or what. You don't know if a river carried them across the country. You don't know if the glaciers and all that stuff. All you know is that rock, that stone, it's been through a lot. It's still here. It's not sand yet. It's not gravel yet. But even when that time comes, when it's weathered down to nothing but dust, it will then still be a building block, a part of something else. Never will that rock not give its all to exist in some form in the world. So whenever you feel down, you feel like there's nothing left, just remember the pebbles on the ground. And no matter what happened in that pebble's journey, it's still there to be kicked, and it's still moving somewhere. I'm CQ. I hope you have an amazing Friday.
I'm Jay. Peace out.
This is Min Maxon.